Hi, this is Joe DeMayo with FantasyPlayersEdge.com, bringing you a recap of Week 7 and a look ahead to Week 8's matchups and spot plays. The fantasy buzz this week regarding quarterbacks centers around Carson Palmer. Palmer tossed 5 touchdown passes against an inept Bears pass defense. Tony Romo vaporized the Falcons, passing for 311 yards and 3 scores, while Drew Brees was frenetic against the Dolphins. He turned the ball over 4 times, but rushed for 2 TDs while throwing for 298 yards and a score. Ben Roethlisberger and Jay Cutler both disappointed. Roethlisberger was pedestrian against the Vikings, going for 175 yards and a score, while Cutler struggled mightily against the Bengals. He was picked off 3 times. Week 8 has Palmer, Brady, and Roethlisberger on bye. So if you need to dig into free agency, have a look at David Garrard. He returns to action against the porous Titans secondary. Keep an eye on the injury reports, as Garrard will be downgraded if Tennessee's injured cornerbacks return to action this week. Kyle Orton should be able to exploit a Ravens pass defense that allows 8.2 yards per pass attempt. And if you're really desperate, pick up Mark Bolger as he matches up against a Lions secondary that has allowed 17 passing touchdowns. Larry Johnson has gone off the deep end. He had a great matchup against the Chargers and underachieved. After the game, he made disparaging remarks about his head coach on Twitter. Grab Jamal Charles or Colby Smith, as Johnson's days in Kansas City have to be numbered. Steven Jackson continues to crank out yardage. He rushed for 134 yards versus the Colts. This is the week that Jackson finally lands in pay dirt against the Lions defense that allows 4.6 yards per carry. The disappointing Matt Forte has a now or never matchup against the Browns run defense that has yielded 10 touchdowns, while Marshawn Lynch returns home to face a Texans interior defense that has generously provided 4.7 yards per carry to opposing ball carriers and 10 scores. If you're thin at running back, grab Sean Green, Justin Fargas, and or Mike Bell from New Orleans for future use. Miles Austin came up big again. He had 171 yards and 2 scores against the Falcons, while Chad Ochocinco chalked up 2 scores and 118 yards against the Bears. Big-name wide receivers Greg Jennings, Terrell Owens, Braylon Edwards, and Roy Williams continue to disappoint. This might be the week to give Donnie Avery a shot, as he's likely to have a decent game against the Lions. Also, Torrey Holt has a chance to overachieve as the Titans focus on slowing Jones-Drew and limiting Sims-Walker. This is Joe DeMayo, FantasyPlayersEdge.com, here to make sure you get the edge and win your league.